assault at a Northeast Oklahoma jail.
It's heart-wrenching to see something like that happen to any of my staff.
Means a punishment for all of the inmates. We'll have details. And in a special report, we look at the growth of Oklahoma's medical marijuana industry.
Our greenhouse is going to be a 10,000 square foot greenhouse.
And the people.
I wanted to go to Oral Roberts University and be a minister. Didn't end up quite that way.
Behind it all.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The Ottawa County, Oklahoma Sheriff says 2 guards are okay after they were assaulted by inmates, but there's going to be big changes for the inmates. This is KOAM News at 6. The assault happened yesterday. For the next 30 days, all inmates are losing some privileges. Those include access to TV, phones, the commissary, and visitation. Authorities will charge 2 inmates in the assault. While both guards are okay, Sheriff Floyd hopes to curb the behavior.
Hopefully this can be a learning lesson, and at the same time, you know, I want to be able to give these folks the privileges so they can kind of contribute back to society.
One guard did receive medical attention for his injuries, but he'll be back on the job tomorrow. Tonight at 10, we're going to hear how some people are reacting to the privileges being revoked. Health officials in Oklahoma have confirmed the state's first measles case of the year. It was reported in Okmulgee County, about 2 hours south of Miami. The last confirmed case was in May of 2018. There have been 839 cases nationwide this year. It's the most since 1994, when there were 963 cases reported. Missouri lawmakers have approved new requirements for a state demographer who will be responsible for drawing state, House, and Senate districts. The move was prompted by the voter-approved Clean Missouri Act. The legislation would also bar the demographer from receiving gifts and require them to file a statement of personal financial interest that other state officials must do. The measure already passed the Senate and now goes to Governor Parson. Doug Heddy joins us now with a first look at the weather. We need to enjoy this weather at the moment because some changes are coming.
We definitely do. And actually over the past couple days, it's been pretty good. We've had temperatures mainly into the mid-80s for highs. And that's again what we have seen throughout the daytime hours today. Plenty of sunshine. Any really showers or thunderstorms are going to stay well to our north across parts of Nebraska, Iowa, and then all the way down through Illinois and also Indiana. That's where the front is. That's where the storms want to hang out. So we look pretty good for about the next 36 hours, and then we'll start to see some changes. Temperatures are still sitting mainly into the lower 80s, so it looks great. It's windy. South winds 15 to 25 and gusts a little bit higher than that as we work through the evening hours. Slow drop through the 80s, 70s, eventually mid-60s later on tonight. A lot of thunderstorm chances in the forecast, plus severe thunderstorms. We're going to break it down for you here in just a few minutes.
Catch you then. A summer internship is giving a Pittsburg State University student a chance to run his own business.
And I'm a branch manager with CollegeWorks Painting.
DeMarcus Edwards spends several hours a day going door to door seeking clients. Besides sales calls, he's also the marketing manager putting up signs. He's a senior majoring in business management and marketing. This internship lets him apply what he's learning.
But then there are things going out to where like you don't learn in a classroom, just like dealing with different types of companies and different types of people, and then like you just have to learn and adapt on the fly, making sure that like after every interaction that you take something from it and then learn to apply to the next job.
DeMarcus Edwards is a senior majoring in both business management and marketing. And that is a look at today's top stories. A quick check of the weather within the first 7 minutes of KOAM News at 6. Still ahead in our special report, Life After Legalization, we meet a couple of local medical marijuana growers and hear what brought them to the industry and to the area.
Live from KOAM, you're watching KOAM News at 6. This is the 4 states' most watched news.
There's been an increasing number of licensed marijuana growers in Oklahoma ever since the state legalized medicinal use of the plant. KOAM's Jordan Albee joins us as we wrap up our special reports, Life After Legalization.
Now, marijuana growers and law enforcement say there's a boom happening right now in the Sooner State. The sky seems to be the limit for many legal factors associated with growing Oklahoma marijuana. A lot has changed for Oklahoma marijuana cultivators.
A year ago, growing marijuana at this scale, it would have been basically a life sentence in jail.
Today, it's Jim Grimm's business.
The startup costs on facilitating out a grow is about $30,000 to $40,000 a room. So this room right here was a $30,000 room. By the time we added air conditioning, the high intensity lighting, we did the benches, we've added fans, we've added dehumidifiers.
Grimm uses 3 rooms to grow marijuana, one for each stage of the plant's life. He's been growing at this facility since January. For Grimm, growing these plants takes him back to his roots.
I started a landscaping company in Stillwater, did that for 35 years and took early retirement 6 years ago. Enjoyed the lake, enjoyed traveling, started becoming an activist.
He now has 10 workers taking care of $75,000 worth of marijuana.
This whole industry has proved to be a game changer for almost every state that's moved forward in legalization. It creates plenty of jobs. It's great for the economy, the licensing fees.
2,890 marijuana grower licenses have been issued so far across Oklahoma. 104 of those licenses are in northeast Oklahoma. Oklahoma is one of a few states that doesn't put a cap on how many grower licenses are issued. Money collected from licensed sales goes to help support Oklahoma's Medical Marijuana Authority. Now, the cost of each Oklahoma grower license,
$2,500.
and that's a lot less than Jason L. Seltzer's $25,000 California marijuana growing license. El Seltzer grew up in Miami.
I wanted to go to Oral Roberts University and be a minister. Didn't end up quite that way.
He moved to California in 2006. He was a successful realtor until the recession. El Seltzer found work in California's budding marijuana industry.
Well, I got into the cannabis business by necessity. Desert Hot Springs decided to license full-scale cultivation prior to the state of California legalizing it and licensing it. So I was one of the first people to obtain an actual license for cultivation in the state of California.
Now back in his hometown, El Seltzer is starting a large-scale marijuana growing operation, along with his employees who transplanted from California to Oklahoma.
I just took it to a whole new level with learning more about extraction, doing higher amounts of extraction, different process. We're one of a really well-known company in California for a while before we decided to come out here.
This equipment can process over 500 pounds of biomass a day. So the capabilities that we're going to have right here at our lab in Miami, Oklahoma, are going to be able to supply the whole state with custom concentrate.
El Seltzer will have an indoor grow for his store in Miami that will also sell chocolate and gummies infused with marijuana products. His outdoor greenhouse will supply marijuana products for other business owners.
The room behind you will probably do 60 pounds of cannabis every 60 days. And that is probably going to be just enough to supply our dispensary. Our greenhouse is going to be a 10,000 square foot greenhouse, and we'll probably be producing about 4,000 pounds of cannabis a year.
It'll all be part of a multi-million-dollar industry in Oklahoma.
There's going to be an oversaturation, I think, that's going to come, decline in price.
El Seltzer and Grimm are two growers in an industry that has yet to strike a balance between supply and demand. The medicinal marijuana grower's license fee in Missouri is the same as California's $25,000 fee. Again, that's compared to Oklahoma's $2,500. Local law enforcement is hoping that marijuana in Oklahoma doesn't bring more crime, but also say people are willing to go to extreme lengths to steal things like copper for a quick buck. This may be despite Oklahoma's security requirements for growing facilities. Now we've put a link in this story on our website to Oklahoma's most recent list of marijuana growers' licenses.
Jordan Abbey in the studio. Jordan, thanks. A little bit later, the Missouri Southern Lions open up national tournament play with Central Missouri. Jacob Leonard has the highlights in sports.
Plus, after a break with the rain, showers and thunderstorms right back in the forecast. I'll have the latest coming up next. Well, it turned out to be another warm and windy day for us today. Temperatures shot into the mid-80s for highs, a little bit above where we should be for this time of the year. Great time lapse, Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, Miami, Oklahoma. Plenty of sunshine throughout the daytime hours for us today. Allergies have been high on a scale of 1 to 10 today and 9. Tomorrow 9. They're going to stay high until we get a good widespread rain in here to kind of wash out the atmosphere. Mainly the tree allergies and also the pollen is very high. 83 in Seneca, Pittsburg 84, Miami, Carthage at 82. Most of us across the entire viewing area, low to mid 80s. It's going to be a slow drop through the evening hours. Southerly winds are really going to keep our temperatures up, sustained at about 15 to 25. Now we've had gusts higher than this throughout the day, 25, 30, even a little bit higher than that at times, but that will just keep our temperatures up tonight as we just won't drop off much. Pretty much clear skies up top currently in Joplin, sitting at 83, a southerly wind at about 15, humidity's at 54%. We'll slide back through the 80s, 70s, eventually mid 60s. Later on tonight, clear skies, nothing is going on here. In fact, any action, you got to travel well north, Nebraska, Iowa, all the way down through parts of Illinois and Indiana, and that's due to our storm system, our front that is draped to our north. We're on the south side, we're on the warm side. All the storm system, or all the storms will stay right along the front, at least over about the next day or so, until this system starts to pull out and affects us by the time we head into the weekend. So let's go ahead and break down the next few days. Tonight's going to be fine, pretty much clear skies, mid 60s, mostly sunny skies tomorrow. We warm up again. Most of us 83, 84, 67 when you wake up, 79 by noon, then a high temp right around 84 degrees. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies, and we may get a random little stray shower in here late into Saturday morning. But as we work through the morning into the afternoon, we'll start to see scattered showers and thunderstorms popping up. And I think by early afternoon, they're going to be very scattered, so they're going to be hit and miss. But the ones that do pop up will most likely go severe, and then we'll get a break during the evening hours, and then we'll get another batch that rolls in late in the evening into the overnight hours. So most likely 2 rounds on Saturday. This first scattered batch early in the day, then a secondary line we'll try to work through Saturday night and into Sunday morning. Then this whole storm system lifts off toward the north and to the east, and you can see behind it, Sunday looks pretty good. We're at least a low severe threat on Saturday, low to moderate, everybody across the region. Timing anywhere from noon until 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. We'll keep all modes possible, meaning hail, wind, and tornadoes. I'm going to keep tornado threat low right now, but we'll keep our eyes on that over the next day. The front returns by Monday. Thunderstorms also return. Some of those could be strong to severe, and then even a better chance by the time we head into Tuesday. Also very heavy amounts of rain. It looks like flash flooding is going to be possible by the time we head into early next week. So it gets active. 86 tomorrow, thunderstorms Saturday. Sunday looks pretty good, and then storms right back in next week.
People are going to have to be careful and stay in touch.
Yeah, definitely this time of the year.
Thanks, Chuck. A bittersweet night for many in the 4 states as a fan favorite show comes to an end. CBS's The Big Bang Theory is ending tonight with its series finale. KOAM's Zach Dodge is at a watch party in Webb City where fans are waiting for the show.
Excitement is what dozens of people are feeling right now at the Route 66 movie theater. We're less than an hour away now from the final episode of The Big Bang Theory that will end a 12-year run. And right now, here at our watch party, people are getting prizes, entering the raffle, and winning prizes from our very own Jesse Irwin, and talking about their favorite parts of the show.
Well, one of the things that I like the most about the show is it seems to be wholesome. There's not a lot of vulgarity and or, sexual things and negative stuff of the future. It's kind of wholesome and everything, and I appreciate that in a show today, and young people need that.
The episode starts here in just a little bit at 7. And remember, if you're not here already, there's only 291 seats, so you better hurry. Reporting live in Webb City, Zach Dodge, KOAM News.
Zach, thanks. Enjoyed the show tonight. Coming up in sports, the Missouri Southern Lions open up the national tournament against Central Missouri. Plus, the Colgan Panthers try to move on to the regional championship against Oswego. Sports Director Jacob Leonard has the highlights next.
Is an AMS certified broadcast meteorologist.
Welcome back. The Missouri Southern Lions are in the NCAA Division II National Tournament for the third time under head coach Bryce Darnell. The Lions are the number 7 seed in the Central region and are matched up against second-seeded Central Missouri in the first round today. The two teams are meeting this afternoon in Warrensburg. That doesn't happen very often, but today UCM got after Southern pitcher Zach Parrish. Parrish went 4 1/3, gave up 10 hits and 8 earned runs. Lions fall 8-1. Their lone run came on a Matt Miller solo home run in the 4th inning. The high school level, it's championship night at the Class 1 District 7 tournament in Nevada. McCallie Catholic looking to knock off top-seeded Sheldon in the title game. Panthers, though, too good today, winning 15-0 in 4 innings. Today's the final day of the 2A Regional Softball Tournament in Oswego. The championship game is being played tonight. First, though, got to find out who's in it. In the first semifinal game of the day, number 1 seed Colgan facing tournament host Oswego for a spot in the regional title game. Oswego loads the bases in the top of the first. Chandler McNichol delivers with that into right center. Riley Vale, Ryan Shedrick score. Indians on top 2-0. Colgan, though, quick to respond. 2 on for Caitlin Crossland. She yanks it down the line into the corner. Sophia Pacini, Ashley Marietta both come home to tie the game up. Moments later, Kate Riddell hits it over everybody in right. Crossland scores. Olivia Brines right behind her. Panthers score 6 in the first to go up 6-2. Brines got rolling in the circle after that. Here gets the swing and the miss. She did not allow another run. Then Brines helping her own cause in the third. She goes opposite field. That brings in 2 more. Colgan advances to the regional championship, getting by Oswego 14-2. The other semifinal features the number 2 seed Southeast playing the 3 seed Chitopa. That game just went final. Southeast gets a shutout 10-0. The Lancers will face Colgan tonight for a spot in the 2A state tournament. We'll have an update from that one tonight at 10. The Kansas City Royals have split the first 2 games of their 3-game series against the Texas Rangers. Last night, the Royals lost Game 2 6-1. This afternoon, KC looking to bounce back and take the series from Texas. They're up 1 in the 4th until Joey Gallo hits this one over the wall in left for a solo home run. His 13th makes it 1-1. And the Rangers really started rolling in the 7th. Willie Calhoun goes to center, clears the wall for another solo shot. Texas up 10-1. They're not done there. In the 8th, Rugnet Odor puts the game away if it wasn't already over. 2-run home run pushes the lead to double digits. Bad day for the Royals. They fall in this one 16-1. In the National League, the St. Louis Cardinals are finishing up their series with the Braves this evening. 2 teams have split the first 2 games. This one is just getting started with no score in the top of the first. That's a look at sports. We're back with more news after the break.
We take time now to honor a local veteran, Senior Airman Jennifer Benning. The Coffeyville, Kansas native served in the U.S. Air Force, and we're proud to salute Senior Airman Jennifer Benning. She's tonight's 4-state hero. Jordan Nobby joins us again now with a look at what's coming up on our sister station, KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14.
Long time no see. Right. Tonight at 9, the city of Pittsburgh celebrates the completion of a significant environmental cleanup. Plus, President Trump proposes a new immigration system that focuses on what each immigrant could add to the country. We're also going to have our special report on life after legalization, meeting 2 medical marijuana growers in Northeast Oklahoma. Those stories, much more, coming your way tonight at 9.
Looking forward to that. We have some more nice weather ahead of us, but some changes are coming. Doug Heddy.
Yeah, the evening hours are going to be fine. Tomorrow looks pretty good as well. Partly sunny, 86, but thunderstorms start to roll in Saturday. We'll have more on this tonight at 9 and 10.
Final sports note.
Pitt State senior baseball player Alex Ochterman earned 2nd-team All-Region honors today. You can check that out on our website.
Very good. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here for KOAM News at 9 and 10. Let's make it a great evening.